Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala ashraf al-anbiya'i wal mursaleen. Amma ba'du. Bayanu hukmi al-ibradi bis-salati al-dhuhr. Bayanu, the clarification of the hukm of the ruling of ibrad, meaning to it's going to explain here at the bottom of the hadith, but ibrad means to basically wait till the sun is not so hot, coming from like the word bard, cold, right? To wait till the sun cools down, bis Salat-udh-Dhuhr, to wait until the sun cools down for Salat-udh-Dhuhr. This was at a time, of course, or even still, if it exists, where there is a difficulty, if it's extremely hot at that time, if going out to the masjid, for example, could be dangerous, or if you're praying outside or it's an open roof masjid or something like that. Al-Hadith al-Khamis Ashar wal-Mi'a, the 115th Hadith, an Abdullah ibn Umar wa Abi Hurayrata radiyallahu anhum. This hadith is on the authority of Abdullah ibn Umar and Abu Hurayrah, may Allah be pleased with all of them, meaning Abdullah and Umar and Abu Hurayrah, right? An Rasulillahi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam annahu qal, on the authority of the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, that he said, إذا اشتد الحر, either if or when, اشتد from sheen dal, here form 8, اشتد meaning if it increases or gets more severe, al-har, the heat, if the heat gets more severe, if it extends, if it gets stronger, if it intensifies, فَأَبْرِدُوا بِالصَّلَاةِ, فَأَبْرِدُوا بِالصَّلَاةِ, then basically, as it's going to explain, then wait till it cools down to make salat. فَإِنَّ شِدَّةَ الْحَرِّ, for indeed the intensity of the heat, فَإِنَّ, for indeed, شِدَّةَ الْحَرِّ, the intensity or the strength of the heat, al-har, min fayhi jahannam, is from the fayh of Jahannam. Jahannam, as we know, is one of the names of the hellfire. Fayh is a word that can mean to exhale. Basically, this extreme heat is from the exhale of the hellfire. This hadith is in Bukhari 536 and Muslim 615. The author, Abdul Ghani al-Maqdisi, rahimahullah, he goes on to say, وَأَبْرِدُوا, وَأَبْرِدُوا is a command here, وَأَبْرِدُوا بِالصَّلَاةِ. A means أَخِرُوهَا, أَخِرُوهَا, أَخَرَ, أَخِرُوهَا, meaning to make it later, delay it. إِلَى وَقْتِ الَّذِي, to the time, al-waqt الَّذِي, which تخف فيه شدة الحر. تخف, until the extremity of the heat, تخف, meaning it lightens up, it lessens. So أبردوا الصلاة أي أخروها إلى وقت الذي تخف فيه شدة الحر, to delay it to a time in which the extremity of the heat or the intensity of the heat is lightened. وَفَيْحُ جَهَنَّمْ, the fayh of Jahannam, أي شِدَّةُ حَرِّهَا, the intensity of its heat, وَغَلَيَانِهَا, وَغَلَيَانِهَا, Ghalayan comes from Ghain Lam Ya, and Ghalayan means it's boiling. So Fayh Jahannam means a Shiddatul Harriha, basically it's exhaling due to the intensity of its heat and it's boiling. من فوائد وأحكام الحديث, from the virtues, benefits, and rulings of the hadith. أولا, firstly, طلب الإبراد, to seek to delay till it's cooler. بالصلاة-الظهر, to make Salat-udh-Dhuhr. في أيام الشدة الحر, in the days when it is extremely hot. حتى يبرد الجو, until the weather, the Joe, from Gene Wow, the Joe, the weather, it gets cooler, it cools down. So this is something that can be done, right? Talabul Ibrad, to seek to look out for the cooler times for Salat-udh-Dhuhr in the days when it is extremely hot until the weather gets cooler. ثانيا, secondly, أن مراعاة تكميل أن مراعاة أن مراعاة تكميل العبادة, this is مضاف مضاف إليه, this is مضاف مضاف إليه. أن مراعاة, that the observing of takmil, from kammala yukammilu takmil, form 2, is to complete, but also to make more complete and to make more perfect. To perfect the ibadah, the observance of perfection of the ibadah, awla, is more deserving or has more right min than mura'ati, because of min awli waqt. Okay, that observing and looking to observe and perfect the worship has more right, is more deserving of being looked after, of being concerned with, than being concerned with the beginning time. The beginning time, أول الوقت. ثالثا, يسر الشرعية, the ease of the Islamic legislation. يسر الشرعية الإسلامية, the ease of the Islamic legislation. وسهولتها, and it's, again, yusr and suhula are similar. They're both easy, both meaning easy. Rabian, fourthly, an-nara mawjudatun al-an, that the fire exists now. The fire exists now. هذا والله تعالى أعلم وصلى الله وسلم على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين.